So they say drop shipping is dead. Let's talk about it. Welcome. Jeff here, the Ecom Pathfinder. Let's talk about why people are screaming at the top of their lungs that drop shipping is dead. Now, honestly, they're not completely wrong. Parts of drop shipping might be dead or dying, but we're going to talk about how it's not drop shipping itself that's dying. Okay? It's how people approach it. No brand, no real suppliers, no long-term plan. We're chasing trends and hoping something sticks. That's not a business. It's wishful thinking. Now, sometimes wishful thinking can land to a business, right? Can lead to a business, right? Wishful thinking isn't a bad thing, okay? But staying at wishful thinking can be a bad thing, okay? So let's break down why people are screaming that drop shipping is dead. Most folks are pulling off of AliExpress that have 30 plus day shipping times. That's not going to last. It's not going to be sustainable. That's why Temu is slowly but surely fading away, right? It's still there, right? People are still using it, but it's slowly fading, right? Using generic, unbranded storefronts. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I do think that one is going away, right? I think people are being more creative. I think AI is helping with that, right? Because we want things to be creative. We want, like, if we're serious about doing anything, we want to stand out, right? We want to make money. Let's be real. The purpose of doing that is to make money, right? Spending money on ads with no understanding of consumer psychology. Now, I'm not an expert in consumer psychology at all. I have been guilty of that one, right? With our Etsy store, right? Where I'm just like, yeah, ads, that sounds cool. Let's do it. I've got like 7 products in the shop. I'm throwing $10 a day on ads. What the fuck was I thinking, right? Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I cussed. My bad. I can get a little crude sometimes, right? Now we're at 200 products, and I think I spend like $2 a day maximum. so, and, you know, we're not making millions, right? I'm lucky if I get 2 or 3 sales a month, but we're growing. We're growing, right? We're following the framework, right, as best we can. Or worse, copying TikTok trends. At the tail end of the trend, we see it, we learn about it, we copy it, and then wonder why the momentum dies in a week. Again, I've been guilty of this as well. I've been guilty of it, okay? If that's your foundation, if that's how you're building your house is going to crumble, and it's going to crumble fast, okay? Now, if you're starting there and then you're learning, you're growing, you're building, there's nothing wrong with that. It happens, right? Businesses don't go from 0 to 100 right away. Some people get lucky like that, and that's cool. Good for them, man. Good for them, right? And then they have their own struggles after that, right? We all have growing pains, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I want to be clear. If you're doing any of those things, there's nothing wrong with it, as long as we're working on adjusting, right? As long as we're not staying the course, knowing that that course isn't going to lead to anywhere, right? So here's the truth. Dropshipping still works, right? Dropshipping still works. People do it on Amazon. If you're telling me that Amazon doesn't work, you're crazy. You're crazy, right? If you're telling me people aren't going to stores online, stores on the TikTok shop, stores on Shopify, and not buying products by the billions, and then turning around and telling me drop shipping is dead, that's a wild statement to make. And it's also wildly incorrect. Period. It's wildly incorrect. Drop shipping still works if you, the business owner, treats it like a real business. Right? And that real business could be a side hustle. It could be your full-time gig. However you want to approach it, right? but you're doing your niche research, right? You're finding vetted, reliable suppliers, right? You're branding your store like a real company, and you're knowing how to market in a way that builds trust. Whether you choose to do paid ads or organic traffic, that's up to you, right? And that list, niche research, finding vetted, reliable shippers, branding your store like a real company, knowing how to market in a way that builds trust, that's where a lot of people get stuck, and that's your foundation. Am I an expert in those things? Absolutely not. But if you take that as your foundation, woo, you could start to build something great. It's hard to figure those things out alone. And that brings us to SaleHoo. Yes, SaleHoo. We all love SaleHoo, right? We're making a lot of videos on them. I like them a lot. They're cool with me. They're cool with me. Let me go ahead and switch screens here. SaleHoo has an incredible thing called an e-commerce accelerator. And I have the link up on the page. I'll put my affiliate link, yes, an affiliate link, down in the bio so you guys can get a discount on the Ecom Accelerator. It does have a price, as you see where it says a pricing. Let me pull it up on my screen as well. There we go. Boop. Pricing. I'm going to start with pricing because y'all know how I do it here, right? Boom. Look at that. Starter. This is if you pay yearly, $9. Pro, $49. Enterprise, contact them if you want to do. They do have a lifetime situation here. $299 for life for the starter, $16.99 for Pro. This gives you quite a bit, right? Let's just do the starter because I like the starter one. Access to dropshipping on Shopify, connect one Shopify store, 200 product imports per month, contact up to 100 suppliers per month, pre-generated supplier recommendations and reports, growth hacking blueprints, communication templates, inbuilt profit calculator. Let's go back. This starts your e-commerce journey, right? What they say here, the fast foolproof way to go from $0 up to 100K per day with dropshipping. Not right away. You have to build and scale your business, and they are going to help you with that. They have a lot of testimonials on here. We're not going to read them, okay? But let me slide my camera out of the way, actually. Boop. There we go. So they have what's called a 3-phase dropship to wholesale system, okay? Find a cool product, build an online store, start an Instagram account. That's a start. That's a start. And some of the mistakes, we already talked about some of the mistakes, right? You spin your wheels, try to find suppliers, you're guessing. The Ecom Accelerator takes some of the guesswork out of it. I'm not going to say it takes all of it out of it, right? Because ultimately you have to make choices as a business owner, especially with your marketing, right? Smart, you're like, I'm going to read this quote right here because this one really stood out to me when I was researching this. Smart entrepreneurs, you guys, are failing because they're missing the tools and resources for scaling sales, neutralizing the competition, and building long-term profits. They do not want you to fail. I don't want you to fail. I don't want to fail. So, not having supplier connections in particular is a problem for a lot of my dropshipping friends, right? And SaleHoo takes that part out of the equation. Okay, they help with that, but they give you a ton of information on here that is super helpful, right? This is all the text and all the jazz on there, right? They give you the 3 phases: discovery, right? Discover fast selling profits, 35% plus profit margin. They verify how to make it happen, get it done, and then they double down on it with pre-vetted suppliers in their network, right? Saw when we looked at the pricing breakdown, okay? Winning products with a 30% profit margin, 35%, 40%. You can scale your business, okay? They've been featured in some big time places, okay? But I wanted to show you guys this, but I also want to go back up to the top, and it's got a lot of testimonials, stuff like that. You can click on success stories, but I wanted to click on learn up here. If I click on learn, I go to popular topics. Let's go to starting an online business. They actually have free articles on here that teach you, show you how to start an online business. It's crazy. I have blogs like that too, and I'm going to link them down in the bio, and you're going to subscribe because it's free. But I wanted to show you this as well, that they give you guys this information also. Okay, so that's that. That's the Ecom Accelerator from SaleHoo. I think it's an absolute fantastic tool. Is there a cost? Yeah, but I think that cost can really get you on the right path. It's not something that you won't be following trends that won't help you. You know what I mean? You won't be. SaleHoo's not going to fix everything. It's not going to hand you $1 million, right? But it's going to give you help choosing a profitable niche. It's going to help you find real trusted suppliers, not the shady overseas stuff. It's going to help you build a branded store that actually looks legit, right? And it's going to help you learn to scale, not just launch and hope. And I think that one to me is one of the biggest ones. The launch and hope, like that's how I kind of felt with our Etsy store. And Etsy has great tools and a great community, mostly. We'll talk about that later. But the launch and hope part, I think, because sometimes you kind of throw things into the wind and hope it doesn't blow back into your face. And a tool like this can help. Can help you. So is dropshipping dead? No. But lazy dropshipping is. The version where you throw up a store overnight, copy some TikToks, expect passive income, that's gone. I don't think it ever was, right? I think the real success stories happen from the people that put in the work, that treated it like a business, right? The version where you build a real brand, source real products, follow a proven strategy, that's still very much alive, right? And SaleHoo's showing people how they do it. So down below, I am going to link my affiliate link, and it is an affiliate link. Okay, I showed you guys the prices earlier. I will make a little commission off that, no extra cost to you. I want to be real upfront, transparent about that. Okay. I will also link my mailing list, free to sign up for. It will give you access to a couple of free toolkits for starting your own business as well, that I have made, that I want you guys to have access to. And you will also get information sent to you when my blogs are released, which is completely free as well. No charge for that stuff, okay? I would like it if you guys like and subscribe if you received value from this, and comment down below how you think SaleHoo can help you with your dropshipping business, or if you're thinking about starting a dropshipping business, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great day. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks.